Hi guys, welcome back. Me and Keith are here. Unfortunately, power has not been restored for our station.
Yep.
So we are again doing a Facebook Live just to give you an update on what's going on as far as what we know. Now, looking at the voting results for just the state of Texas, it looks like so far with almost 90% of the precincts in, President Trump with the Republican Party is in the lead with the majority of the votes. And we just got word from the city there has been another COVID-related death. It was a man in his 70s from Tom Green County, and this brings our death toll to 303.
Your birthday is coming up.
Yeah.
It's right around the corner.
It is, I know.
Yeah, you doing anything exciting?
Yeah, so my sister's actually going to be flying into Austin. She's never been to Texas before,
Okay.
so we're going to go spend a couple days out in Austin, so we're excited about that. Like I said, worry about being blown away. I know San Angelo, even though I'm from the Windy City, sometimes I feel like San Angelo is even windier, but now, let's take a look at the cloud coverage for our area. Good morning, I'm Kristen Strakalitis with your morning updates. A man is waking up behind bars this morning in connection to a drug bust from earlier this week. San Angelo police say on Tuesday they arrested Whitney Harden after finding a variety of narcotics at a residence located at the 1200 block of Gregory Drive. He is now being charged with multiple manufacturer delivery controlled substance penalty charges. There are 540 active COVID cases in our area. The city announced 9 new cases on Thursday. This brings the total for local people who tested positive for the virus to close to 16,400. There are 17 people currently hospitalized and 301 COVID-related deaths. Vaccination processes are expected to speed up once the Johnson & Johnson vaccine arrives to our area. Unlike the Moderna and Pfizer vaccine, Johnson & Johnson does not require much colder temperatures or special freezers, which aren't available in all hospitals. The Johnson & Johnson vaccine also does not need to be done in 2 doses, allowing more vaccinations per shipments. Local health authority Dr. James Redis has high hopes for the new vaccine and expects it to be here by next week. Like many companies during the pandemic, Corey Kinslow's job asked their employees to work from home, and this was beneficial in more ways than one for her.
Working from home has probably helped immensely.
Just by looking at Kinslow, you wouldn't know she suffers with fibromyalgia, and this is something she says takes a physical toll on her every day.
It is a challenge. Sometimes I'm okay and I have a good day, and other times it's just like I just want to crawl in a ball and just like never get out of bed again.
But she also says it is emotionally hard due to how depressing and lonely the journey living with a chronic illness can be.
Like nobody could hear me. I felt like nobody was listening to me. Nobody understood how I felt. It was hard.
When her company decided it'd be best for their staff to work from home, Kinslow felt relief. She says simple tasks like getting dressed or driving to and from work can be challenging because it causes stress to her body, which can lead to fibromyalgia flare-ups.
It takes more energy for someone with a chronic illness to do anything a normal person does.
Now that she is working from home, she is able to use her extra energy spending time doing things she loves, like playing with her dog Layla. Even though working from home helps Kinslow lead a more efficient life, she knows her condition isn't going away, so she tries to stay positive.
It's a new day. That was yesterday's pain, this is today's pain, and we're going to get through it just like every single day.
Owner of House of Chemicals, David Barnett, says he has made a career out of selling a variety of cleaning supplies. But due to the pandemic causing a higher demand for hand sanitizer, he and his son Josh Barnett learned how to produce their own FDA-regulated hand sanitizer. And their decision turned into something they regret not doing sooner.
I wish we had already been in the business when everything hit, but you know, everything happens. It all worked out.
And because of the way the pandemic has changed most people's hygiene habits, they plan to make their own produced hand sanitizer a permanent staple at their facility.
Future's bright for hand care. A lot of people have changed their habits. They're washing their hands more often. They're sanitizing more often.
By starting their own line of hand sanitizer, they hope to help keep everyone germ-free even after the pandemic is over.
So there's going to be more hand care products used over the next 10 years, probably.
David Barnett says he is a firm believer in that the things we touch spread infectious diseases more than anything, and that is why he is happy to be part of a business that helps keep both people and surfaces sanitized.
And she actually goes to Germany, like this is the one I was telling you that goes often.
Quarantine left people like Katie Davenport and her mother Laura Serrano time to reflect on their future.
COVID played a role in us getting closer together, and through that we were able to communicate what some of our goals long term would be, and so a trip to Germany was definitely one of those goals.
According to Lita Boatman with Cruise Planners, they are not the only ones getting the itch to start traveling again.
I did believe that it's going to come back because I know that people want to travel. They miss their travel, and they are pent up and ready to open the gate and run for it.
But to Davenport, this is more of a sentimental trip for her rather than a quick getaway.
It's kind of not like I ever felt like something was missing, but to be able to go, you know, where you were born and kind of be like, wow, like this, like I have roots kind of here, like tied into me. So I'm really excited.
Boatman feels as though with more people being vaccinated for COVID, it is giving people a peace of mind to start traveling again. But she still suggests people invest in travel insurance and take the time to plan ahead.
Travel is an option and it's a choice. You have to decide what's right for you. There's going to be something for everyone.
And both Davenport and her mother feel as though right now they are being called to Germany.
You know, with everything going on and being kind of locked down, it just felt like life is too short and this is something that we want to do.
Even though Boatman says she is seeing a peak in people interested in traveling again, she thinks overall it's going to take 2 or 3 years before she sees pre-pandemic travel numbers.